How's it going, Laser Bruises up? I'll be Sixkilla and welcome back to How Stories Die. Now we are still in Haruka's, it's the last path, isn't it? Haruka's path, so hopefully we'll get to some end at some point where it all ties together, because at the moment each line seems to be completely separate, where they play different roles depending on what timeline you're in, but maybe that's to do with Ite. Have we haven't heard much about him at the moment, and how he's messing with people's minds and shit. I don't know. Let's just continue on with it. Haruka now turns out to be the member of she's a demon assassin working for the Demon King, but then defecting and trying to kill the Demon King. Let's carry on, shall we? Before I lose my mind. Anyway, there are still a few things first that I don't understand. What are these arms you talk about? I have a feeling they're not actual arms. You know what this order is all about, right? Killing the Demon King. Exactly. Now, it's not as easy as it sounds. You can't just put poison in his drink and poof, he's gone. The Demon King is immortal. Wait, immortal? Then how are we supposed... I said immortal, not invincible. His immortality depends on his arms. Arms are demons who maintain the immortality of the Demon King, using some magic nonsense I know nothing about. So that means we need to kill all the arms before we kill the Demon King. Bingo. So how many are there? According to our beautiful main information gatherer, there are about 17. 17? We already killed 15. And the Demon King did nothing about this? He can't create any more arms for himself? He can't. There are only about 18 demons who have enough skill in magic to use the immortality spell. The 17 arms and... Toshiaki. Toshiaki is that strong? He may not look like it, but he is in fact 5,000 years old. He has a ton of experience in the field of necromancy and magic in general. About the actions of the Demon King, he did nothing, which is kind of disturbing. I don't know if to be happy or afraid. Perhaps he's confident we won't be able to find the remaining arms. From what I've heard, he's right. Not for long. Soon we'll assassinate that dumb arm that dared to come to the party. Princey, you better believe it. Believe what? Believe in us. Believe in yourself. Believe in our goal. Believe in everything. Haruka said we should only rely on ourselves. Well, as much as Sister Haruka is beautiful, she is wrong. Someday after the Demon King is dead, I will teach her what trust really means. I will show her how much the world is beautiful. That's what I believe in. The world is not as dark as she thinks. Assassins can be happy too. It's a nice philosophy. Not only nice, it's also true. So I've been wondering, I know Haruka killed about 3,400 people. How much did you kill? Well, Sister Haruka is our murder queen. I don't think someone in the order tops her in that. Personally, I killed 30? That's 100 times less than Haruka. Wait, but how did Haruka kill so many? Oh, here she comes back. Alright, I talked with them and they said they'll let me in as a waitress. Nice job, Sister Haruka. Very good. Yes, indeed, Mr. Leader. So what is our next step? Making Horace bring us drinks. Huh? Is that really the next part of the plan? I can't think while I'm thirsty. There's a fridge in the room we teleported in. What's a fridge? Oh, I forgot humans don't have those. It's a big closet with a constant frost magic inside to keep the ingredients, food, drinks, and poisons cool. And you're not afraid that I'll accidentally pick up a poison instead of a drink? Let's take one of the bottles without a skull on them and a warning, do not drink. Good luck. That'll be your first trial as an assassin in the order. Yeah, right, being the water boy. Fine, which drink would you like? Bring me some apple juice. And for you, leader? The blood of the Demon King. Okay then. You can take for yourself whatever you'd like. As a new member of the order, you have full access to our not really wide selection of drinks. Remember, no skulls. I think I'm an idiot. I walked through the dark corridor once again. Good thing I remembered the way from the room to the main hall. Well, every assassination of the Demon King begins in bringing your friends a drink. Or so they say. Do they? There's supposed to be a closet here somewhere. Ah, found it. Weird, I didn't notice it when I teleported in here. I walked to the fridge and opened it. Ugh, cold. The frost went underneath my clothes, causing my teeth to shake. This is really amazing. I wish we had magic in Alteria too, it looks so useful. Oh, tons of cool stuff here. The shelves are filled with drinks and food. It seems as though we're staying here for quite a lot of time, judging by the amount of food here. Alright, so first, let's try to find the apple juice. Aha, found it. I was reaching with the hand to take the apple juice bottle, but the world had other plans for me. I was suddenly pushed inside the closet. Ouch! Shh, don't make any sound. Wait, Haruka? I'll explain soon. For now, just stay quiet. Haruka entered the closet too and closed it. There was barely any space inside the closet. I felt Haruka's body squeezing and struggling to fit herself in the cramped space. Alright, I managed to get in. It's freezing in here. I never experienced such a low temperature. I felt like I might turn into a Horace-flavoured ice cream any moment now. Why did you push me inside? Let me out. I need to talk to you privately. Why here, though? I can barely speak. I thought you were discussing the plan with Leader. I told him I needed to go to the toilet. Now, regarding the matter, I wish to discuss with you. But before you say that, can we get out of here? I feel like I might freeze to death. Humans are so fragile. Haruka grabbed a bottle from the lower half of the fridge and gave it to me. Drink it. What is it? Warm me up, okay? Only a sip. I grabbed the bottle as fast as possible and chugged it down as if it were water in the middle of a desert. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of liquid inside the bottle. But even though I didn't drink much, I suddenly felt heat coming from my stomach, spreading all throughout my body. I even started sweating a bit. Whew, that's a pretty awesome potion. Is it a hypothermia medicine or something? Or is it vodka? More like dead heat poison. It's supposed to generate enough heat in your body to vaporize your blood. You gave this to me? Stop being such a baby. At the right dosage, you should be alright. Now I'm glad there wasn't much in the bottle. Shouldn't you drink from that too? I know you're playing it cool, but the cold affects you as much as me. Assumptions are deadly, Horace. If you tried to kill me by harnessing the power of cold, you would have failed. Like this poison, assumptions can be helpful at a low dosage, but too many and... Haruka waved the heat poison at me. The skin of the demon naturally adapts to extreme temperatures. Where do you think all those myths of hell being constantly on fire came from? Well, you're very knowledgeable. Is it because you're a doctor? Oh, nonsense. Every kid knows that. By the way, in what field is your PhD in? Just one field? It sounds like I only did one PhD. So how many did you do? About 120. What? Demons live a long life. That's why we can allow ourselves to spend a lot of time on education. Most of my PhDs were math related, but I studied quite a lot on the creation and production of spells and magic. So can you use magic? Unfortunately not. I was not blessed with the ability to use magic. But the ways of magic are truly interesting. Now let us return to the topic at hand. No one should ever know of this, especially anyone from the Order. Something she wants to talk about? I'm getting excited. Could it be that she... I suspect there is a traitor among us. This is not what I hoped it would be. Wait, a traitor? What do you mean by a traitor? Traitor, a noun. A person who is not loyal or stops being loyal to their own country, social class, beliefs, etc. For example, the Altarian prince was branded a traitor. Yes, I know what the word traitor means. I just don't know how you reached that conclusion. It all began during the assassination of the Fourth Arm. Somehow the Arm knew we were coming. Not only that, he also knew exactly what our methods were. He even knew what our plan B was. Luckily, Brother Jinsai managed to kill him, but it was just luck. Ever since, the Arms knew some portion of our murder plan. But there was never a raid on our base, which I find very weird. The traitor could have called the entire police here and had us killed. My guess is that he's afraid that the police will kill him too. That's why he's trying to sabotage our plans to get us killed, without the police knowing. I've been tracking everyone here, but no one was overly suspicious, although I do have my own suspicions. First, Brother Jinsai. Maybe the reason he did kill the Arm back then was so he'd be off our radar. But in fact, that made him more suspicious for me. Secondly, Brother Izo. Izo? Who's that? He was the fourth demon to join the Order. Right now he's on a mission, so you didn't see him. I find him very suspicious, given that I know his true nature. But since he is in the perfect position to call the police on us, I would say that the fact that we're still here knocks him down from first place. I'm sure you'll meet him soon. If you survive the next mission, that is. Brother Toshiaki could also be our culprit. Although he is well known across the underworld, that still doesn't mean he'll stab us in the back. What about Leader? Leader? I don't think so. That defies all logic. He has no logical motive. After all, he's the one who created the Order to kill the Demon King. Not everything works on logic. I know, but I never understood the concept of feelings and emotions. It amazes me that even though you have over 100 PhDs, you can't understand what emotions are. Could you explain to me? Maybe if I got the word of an expert, I might understand what they are. I'm not an expert, but okay. For example, if someone calls you stupid and ugly, what would you do? Ignore him. His words match only his perception of reality, not reality itself. Fine, maybe I phrased it wrong. What would you want to do? Kill the Demon King? No, not that. I mean, what would you want to do to the person who called you ugly? Nothing. He doesn't pose any threat to me or my current objective. Okay, we'll try something else. I can see that being useful. What would you prefer to do? Eat chocolate or get stabbed? Can I get the option of none of them? Why? Because they're both bad. One of them will get me out of fighting condition, the second shall harm my health. Hence, they're both bad. Fine, but if you have to pick one, what will it be? Unlike the chocolate, the stab does have some positive effects to it. It increases my durability and temporarily increases my current immunity to pain. It also gives me an adrenaline boost, enhancing my physical capabilities for a short time, while the chocolate will give me a lower amount of energy, followed by a sugar drop. So I'll pick the stab. You're hopeless, I give up. It's really weird how you are so smart, yet you don't understand a simple concept like emotions at all. Like when you figured out the trick with the apple and the poison. Apple? Wasn't it an orange? I'm pretty sure it was an apple. In addition to her inability to understand emotions, her memory is also pretty bad. So why'd you bring me inside this cold closet to tell me that? Is it not obvious? So the others would not hear it. None of them should know that I suspect people in the Order. So why are you telling me this? I could... Of course you're not the traitor. The assassination of the Fourth Arm was long before you were here. Does that mean you trust me with the secret? Yes, I've concluded your interests align with mine, at least for a long period of time. I do not trust you completely, of course. In this field of work, you must consider all possibilities. Telling you is a calculated risk, whose benefits outdo the potential losses. Benefits? So you want me to watch out for the traitor? Yes. I need your help to find out who the traitor is. Just watch the others and their actions. Your ability to see into people's hearts might help you. An ability I'm not very convinced I actually have. I'll try my bit. Oh, time for a snack. Shit. Oh no, he's gonna discover us. Horace, follow my lead. Huh? With what? Haruka suddenly caught my head with both her hands and brought it towards her. Hey, what? She forcefully neared her lips to mine. What's she doing? If Jinsei's gonna find us like that... Shh. And the door opened. Jinsei looked at us with disappointment. Really, Sister Haruka? You're trying to do it to a member of the Order? You know it's dangerous for him, right? You don't really trust us. And by the way, Leader called you to. He turned his back and left. That was quite unexpected. I was sure he'd get angry. Whew, we avoided that. What do you mean? Jinsei thought he saw us kissing. That was the goal. For what reason? If he thought we were just talking, his suspicions would grow. And if he's the traitor, that means he would become more careful. Still, kissing? That's a pretty odd cover story. Really? Kissing's a natural thing to do, at least for me. Yeah, but anyway, I think we're done here. Remember what I told you? Keep your eyes open. Now let's see what the leader wants from us. Alright. This story can end up anywhere. It's unreal. Why did you call me, leader? You know I'm very busy. Good, because now you're going to be even busier. I have a mission for you, and I thought it would be a good idea to pair you up with Horace to give him some time in the heat. I'm already occupied with the New Year party mission. The New Year party is not right now. I'm sure you can finish this mission before evening. Okay, fine, let's hear it. One of our protection clients is refusing to transfer cash into our store account. His name is Hideshi Yorg. I don't understand what he's saying. Protection? Store account? I need you to threaten him a little bit. So we're the Yakuza. Nice. I understand that. So, send him a physical warning that his life is in danger. Corrupt his financial resources? Haruka, when will you learn that people have bonds with others that do not involve mutual benefit or strategic advantage? This man has a wife and a kid. Send them a terrifying message. I do not understand why one would fold if I were to threaten his wife or children, but I trust you with that. She doesn't understand why a husband would love his wife and children? Seems I underestimated Haruka's inability to understand emotions. Leave the implementation to me. Here's a portrait of her Jinsei made. Shinbei gave Haruka a small paper. I took a look at the note. Wow, Jinsei's a pretty good artist. Oh, I don't really need that. Just tell me where his wife works and where the child studies. I see. Very well. Shinbei gave her another note. If so, then that's all you need. Alright, I'll finish with this quickly. Come, Horace. Hold on. I didn't even understand what the mission's about. What is protection? What is a straw account? I'll summarize it in simple words. There's a guy that owes us money, and he doesn't want to pay. So we're going to do bad things to his wife and child, so he'll pay. Isn't that what criminals do? Who do you think we are, a charity for retarded kids? Come on. I don't want to drag this crappy mission until evening. Someone sure is angry. She's rough, man. Me and Haruka walked through the corridor until we reached the storage room. Wait here, I need to get something and change clothes. Haruka went in and brought out a big bag of small red boxes. What's that? Haruka didn't answer. Maybe she didn't hear me. We continued walking down the corridor until we reached a big ladder. Go on, climb. I climbed up and the first thing that greeted me on the top was... Oh dear, the smell here is horrible. We're back in the sewer again. How does this keep happening to me? It's the sewer, what did you expect? Are we going to the wipe first? No, I don't want to waste my energy on such a brainless and meaningless mission. We're going to get people to do it for us. Then I guess I'm not really needed. No, I do need you. There's something I need you to do there, in fact. You're the one of the few people that can do it. Okay then. That made me a little bit happy. We started walking down the sewer. I think it was 5 minutes until Haruka finally spoke. Horace, do you know what a succubus is? No, of course you don't. It was a rhetorical question. You could at least let me complete my sentence. Unlike other races, the succubus race isn't inherited from the parents. The whole reproduction method is completely random. Any female child can be born a succubus without warning. But that's only because the succubi can't reproduce. Why? Succubi are infertile by nature. If they were able to have kids, then it would be utter chaos. Huh? Succubi are a plague on society. They are shamed and hunted across the country. Their entire existence is parasitic. They feed on other people. Cannibalism? Not really, they feed on other people's love. If a person falls in love with a succubus, the succubus can feed off him by kissing. During the kiss, the succubus drains the love of that human, and as a result, that person becomes entirely devoid of love. But the most important thing is the side effect. The succubus can control that person for 24 hours. That's why, except a select few, succubi are killed the moment they're born. And let me guess, you're a succubus. Yes. And you are a succubus too. What? No, I'm a human male. Horace, I didn't mean like that. You're gonna play a succubus. Fortunately for us, succubi look exactly like human females. We need the human beauty to make people fall in love with us. I'm sure you already noticed how ugly demons look. But I'm a male, not a female. Do you think other demons have ever seen a human male? You look like a succubus, alright? Incubi do not exist, so the default is the succubus. Incubi? Those dream-manipulating bastards only exist in legends. They do not present vital information to you. So why do I need to play a succubus? Do you remember I told you that only a few select succubi are spared? Yeah. Succubi are usually gifted with unique abilities to help them survive, like being able to spit poison or shapeshift. So only a select few of the succubi that either shapeshift or heal are spared. For example, many of the succubi with the shapeshifting ability are going to the special service. Oh yeah, I remember the shapeshifting demon back in the castle. And you? I can make people believe in what I say, to a certain degree. Of course, if my lie goes against that person's internal logic, then it won't work. Wait, couldn't she have used it on me? No, I didn't. How did you From a logical standpoint, that would be the first thing a human with half a brain would think. And yes, I'm telling you because it is public information within the Order, unlike the topic we talked about earlier. Anyway, one of the abilities that spares succubi from being killed is healing. That's why most of the succubi are doctors, and even most of the doctors are actually succubi. Why not just use healing magic? Healing magic is mostly for first injured type of treatments. Succubi combine their powers with modern anatomy knowledge, and that outclasses magic by far. Wow, I just realized, am I going to play a doctor? I know utterly nothing about medicine. Don't worry, only I'll play the doctor. Your role is to stay by the door of the hospital and prevent people from getting out for half an hour. Why? To make sure there are no witnesses, of course. How do I do it? What do I tell them? Maybe something like trying to contain an epidemic, a dangerous patient with an incredibly contagious disease. You're a succubus at a hospital. They'll believe you. Okay, I'll do my best. Doesn't seem that hard, right? I think the best thing I could have hoped for as a first timer. Still, I'm quite nervous. What if they don't believe me? Well, that's part of the job I knew I was getting into. It was another 5 minutes before Haruka spoke again. We arrived. Just walk beside me and don't attract any attention until we get there. Haruka gave me a cloak from her big bag and I wore it. Hey, why are we leaving your sack here? I can't really bring it into the hospital, can I? Right. We climbed up the ladder into the capital of hell. Whoa. This place doesn't look different from the capital of Alteria. What are you doing? Stop standing in your place and start moving. It's very nice. Haruka led me through the alleyways to a big red house. Okay, you're staying here. I'm going in. Hell looks a bit like London. Haruka passed me passed by me without looking back and entered the large house. Okay, so am I just staying here? Right now it's looking pretty quiet, but when the first person arrives... Yep, that's when the real action will begin. 5 minutes later, my test has begun. Halt. Huh? Sorry, it is impossible to exit the hospital at this time. Why? There's a patient with... What? Myopiochosis inside. It's highly contagious, deadly, and rare disease. I don't know what that is. I hope myopiochosis is a convoluted enough name to sound real. Really? Do you have any document or a certification? Fuck. Yeah, sure. I check my pocket in order to stall and think of a plan. Okay, so maybe I'll buy time by telling him I need to bring certification from inside. But will that raise the suspicion? Oh, there's a piece of paper in my pocket. I take it out and read the first word. Certification. Oh. Haruka, you should have told me you gave me a certification. Well, I still need to thank you. Here's your certification. I put the paper near his face. Certification for acquisition of manga? Fuck. It's the certification I got when I bought a manga a week ago. I put out the paper before he could read more. Hey! What are you pulling here? It's clearly not a certification. What are you talking about? This certification clearly states that a patient in this hospital has acquired manga. Myopiochosis alpacus nampherical gum astral nachos? Someone started shouting like a madman from inside the hospital. What? What was that? Oh god for that scream. It's a classic symptom. The disease causes disintegration in the alpaxis cortex. That's where the alpaxis in the name comes from, which leads to mad... And if I stay inside, someone will take care of me? Of course. And then I guess... Okay. Whew. Can't believe I got out of it. I put my back against the wall and breathed deeply. If every person that comes here starts to ask questions, I'm finished. What do I do? 25 minutes go by. Well, now that I think about it again, perhaps it's out of the way. Huh? Out of the way! The sudden appearance of the demon freaked me out so much I jumped forward and blocked the exit with my body. Stop! There's a really dangerous disease. Its name is, I forgot the name. Get out, it's an emergency. My master surgeon has arrived. Out of the way, it's a matter of life or death. Shit, by the way he's talking, he's probably a hospital employee. If I use a disease excuse, then he'll check with his boss and bust me. And I haven't prepared a backup plan. I don't have time to think of a good excuse that'll overpower a life or death situation. There's only one thing left to do. At your service? Huh? What's his condition? Are the surgery tools ready? Oh, it is you. Sorry, I yelled at you. I've heard about what you did in ketosis. You're a genius. Something tells me that it was a very bad idea. Oh yeah, it's a bad idea. A very bad idea. I brought a few friends of mine to learn from the expert, if you don't mind. It is a great honor, sir. 15 people watch me perform a surgery? Great. I felt the panic bursting from my brain all throughout my body, making it tremble and sweat. I just want to run away from here. I have no idea what to do. And if I fail, then I'll be exposed and killed. Ugh. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. 2 tears drop from my face. Luckily, they can't see my face right now. Stop it. Stop it, Horace. Crying won't do you any good. If you want to survive, you need to do your best. You're always good at faking stuff, right? And Gudolf taught you biology too. Just try not to do stupid shit and wait for Haruka to bail you out. Well, are you gonna start, Doc? Yeah. I went towards the bed. The demon was lying there, sleeping. I assume you already gave him a sleeping drug, correct? Yes. Great, so what exactly is this problem again? It's a heart valve problem, sir. The hell is that? Oh, something that has to do with the heart, so I guess I'll start from there. I looked at the surgeon tools before me. First, I'll take this. I took something that looked like an inverted scissors and lifted it in the air. I see, a very unique method, Doc. Damn it, unique means I picked the wrong tool. Okay, what do I do now? I looked at the body of the demon. I guess I start cutting stuff. Slash. I started cutting the demon's chest with the scissors. As you can see, because of its inverted shape, the scissors are more efficient than a knife. Dealing with the harder skin and lengthy tissues, the circular shape of the scissors is helping you cut more effectively. I have no idea what I'm saying. Noted, Doc. Now that I've cut his skin, I can see some red stuff. Shit, the blood leaks out. Doc, I think... No worries, youngling. This is part of the procedure. We must bring the blood into his body in a circular fashion. The role of the heart is to pump the blood. It will create an external loop of blood to maintain his life until the surgery is complete. A genius idea, Doc. This makes you think they're either blind or imposters like me. Bring me a pipe. Right away. The demon went out of the roof and brought a 2-meter long steel pipe. Yeah, now we need to bend it into a 3/4 circle shape. Alright, Doc. The demon bent the pipe and gave it to me. Alright, now I shall attach the pipe to his body. I tried to balance the pipe over the wound and I caused with the scissors, but it always fell. Glue. Starting to get into character. Alright, now I got my glue. Now to put the glue on the pipe. The entirety of the glue bottle dropped into the wounds I made. Oh shit. Doc? Standard procedure, I promise. The glue will reattach his body parts and undo the wounds. I think... Who did the miracle in keratosis? You or me? Good. Alright, now after I stabilized the patient, I looked at the ridiculously large pipe sticking out of his chest. I shall perform the actual surgery. I was prepared to cut him with the knife, but, well, I'm really stupid. I stabbed him and a huge chunk of blood blurted out and covered my face. Standard procedure, standard procedure. Doc, that patient is suffering fatal wounds. You must heal him. Glue. And thus another bottle of glue was poured into the poor demon's body. The bed was completely red, and so was the area around it. The patient already had 5 bottles of glue, and there's a huge steel pipe stuck inside his body. Oh, and he has a heart condition. I think I've done enough damage. Okay, good, good. Everything's proceeding as expected. All the demons just stood with their eyes wide open. Well, we need to wait for the glue to dry, so I'm gonna get some water and, bye. That was a fucking nightmare. I slipped out of there as quickly as I could. The demons did nothing to stop me. They were too shocked to do anything. Alright, I should go back. Someone grabbed my hand. Hey. Oh no, that smile. She's really, really angry. I need to talk with you about something, Doctor. Oh, fuck. Haruka led me through the corridors to an empty room. I'm sorry, Haruka. I'm not angry, just disappointed. You were supposed to watch the entrance. I looked downwards in shame. I checked with the secretary and no one exited during the last 20 minutes, so you're lucky. I locked the door and threw away the key to the toilet. Getting to the master key will take them approximately 4 minutes, so we've got to hurry. Haruka went past me. I turned around to see what she was doing. Huh? The demons behind me were so quiet I didn't even notice them. Who are they? My new slaves. How'd you make them fall in love? Haruka pointed at the drugs on the desk. Only now I noticed she brought the big sack with her. Didn't you say you left this in the sewer? I thought you can't enter this place with the sack. I was at the entrance. Obviously, that's why I went through the window. Use your common sense, Prince. So what are those small red boxes? Your sack is full of them. I would love to tell you, but I think you'll appreciate it more if you were to see it with your own eyes. Open your mouth. Open my mouth? Not you, Prince. I told that to them. The love slave opened his mouth. Haruka stuffed a whole bunch of little boxes inside his mouth. Good, now don't swallow them, no matter what. I set their timing to 2 hours, so you must get to... Haruka looked at the addresses on the note Shinbei gave us. Hanamiya Kindergarten, the Ox, 29, in less than 2 hours, right before they activate, to get inside the kindergarten. And you need to go to the HQ of Expa Corp, 4th floor, 6th Soldier 31, in less than 2 hours. The soldiers made their way to the door. Oh, and get out through the window, please. Soldiers jumped through the window. Alright, now, how many of those are left? 3, 4... Okay, I think 5 will be enough. Each one of the little boxes had a little hand, like a clock. Haruka adjusted every little hand, bit to the right. Okay, now we have to get out of here quickly. Horace, jump through the window. Are you crazy? I'll die. We're on the 1st floor. Oh. I'll still die. Me and Haruka got out the window and ended up in the street again. You want to know what those red boxes do, right? Are they bombs? Since this mission is also for educational purposes, I'll allow you to witness them go off. What do you mean go off? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. The hospital went down in a huge flame. The explosion blasted my ears even though we were 50 meters away. The flames consumed the hospital, burning alive everyone inside. Even though the demons are somewhat immune to the fire, they're not immune to the toxic smoke. Or the shockwave, I would imagine. Haruka, what the fuck? What's wrong? Now there's no evidence that we're ever in the hospital. Don't worry, no one saw us clearly because we wore cloaks. Now I understand why she killed so many people compared to Jinsei. She'll always take the most efficient option, no matter the consequences for the other people. That's why she was fully visible inside the hospital. She already knew everyone there was going to die. That's why she made me watch at the entrance. A genius without any empathy. That's the perfect material for the ultimate assassin. But the strange thing was, I was okay with that. I was okay with her killing innocents. Maybe I didn't see those demons as living beings equal to me or some other reason. That sounds racist, but also maybe she convinced you with her love thing. But that doesn't matter. Thinking of demons as humans will only harm my determination. It's better this way. So the two people you sent to the wife and child, you put those red boxes in their mouths. Exactly, it's perfect. Maximum destruction. Passes the message in the best way. And it also silences the only two remaining witnesses. Just as I thought. I smiled a bittersweet smile, half impressed and half terrified by Haruka's ruthlessness. Come, we're getting out of here. I followed Haruka back to the sewer. That is horrifying. He's gonna blow up the kid and wife? As we walked through the sewer in silence, I began to think, what if the demons there weren't so stupid? Would have been done for. I got into that ridiculous situation because of my incompetence. I need to be able to handle stuff like this with skill, not luck. I have to get better at this. I need to become a better assassin if I want to stop being helpless. I need someone to teach me. Shinbei would be ideal. He seems like the most serious and dependent guy here. He seems aight. So as soon as we went back to the basement, I searched for Shinbei. Alright, we're gonna have to wrap this one up because we're out of time again, but okay, Haruka is not fucking around. Now we know. She is just murder crazy. She is a scary bastard, and I don't want any part of it. I have no idea how this particular run is going to end, running with her, but it ain't gonna be good, obviously. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.